This is how to cook a whole roast chicken from my book Top 10. And this is our beginner chef or beginner cook Daniel, and he's my son, and he's going to show you how to do it. So, thanks Daniel, and I'm here in case you need me.
Thanks, Mum. Okay, I like chicken, so this is going to be fun for me. It says here it cooks for 4 people, so a couple of your friends, and I'll just go the things it lays out at the beginning of what you need to begin with. So utensils first, it says I need a knife, that sounds handy. It says I need a chopping board here, and it also says I need an oven tray, or the thing that lives in your oven, which I've got back here. In terms of ingredients, I need my chicken. That sounds pretty standard, so I need organic chicken. Does that sound like the way?
Definitely organic chicken. The difference is amazing and also tastes better. It's better for you. It hasn't got all the hormones and things like that. So it really is worth buying organic, although it's a little bit more expensive.
So like how you'd pick whole free-range eggs over battery eggs?
Yes, exactly.
Okay.
And you can buy it in the supermarket.
I need 6 fresh sprigs of rosemary. This is rosemary, this one here. I've got that in my little herb entourage there. And I need 1 whole red onion, some salt, some oil, a little bit of flour, and oven bags. These little cooking bags here. Okay, so first I need to wash my chicken under cold water inside and out, and then dry it well. So my chicken is nice and dry. What's next? Rub the chicken all over with oil and do the same with salt. Okay, I've got my oil. So that says now 2 tablespoons of olive oil, but I guess that can be, you know, a bit by the eye type of thing, rough guide. Rubbing it, oop, maybe pop the salt. This is 2 tablespoons of salt, so what, 2 big pinches of salt, something like that?
Yes, and you put the salt inside as well.
Inside as well? Okay. So maybe another big pinch inside cavity in there. So just rub it around. Looks pretty well coated. Okay. Put 1 rosemary sprig and 1/4 of the onion into the cavity of the chicken. It says the cavity's between the leg, that sexy looking part there. So put 1 inside, and then I'll chop my onion into quarters.
Because the onion is going to flavor the chicken, you don't need to peel it. You can leave the skin on.
I'm gonna just put it in
just
like that. Oh, yes. Easy. Okay, cool. One less thing to do, so just whack that in, and then put the flour into the oven bag and shake the bag well.
The reason you use oven bag is that all the juice of the chicken will stay inside the oven bag, so the chicken will be incredibly juicy, and also there's no washing up to be done.
Good.
Now what I would recommend is, I say 1 oven bag in the recipe, but I would use 2. I would double bag it, because sometimes it can explode the bag if you just put 1 into it. So if you double bag it,
makes it more secure.
It's not going to explode. And you just do it like that. You just put 1 into the other.
Great. 2 bags in there. And it's also, these oven bags have a little thing at the top that you peel off that acts as the string, doesn't it?
That's right.
So I might just separate that. Just 1 of those, don't need 2. And 1 teaspoon of flour, so maybe I'll just do half a tablespoon, since I've only got a tablespoon there. Whack it in the oven bag, bit of shake and bake. Pretty good. Any excess, just... That's fine, no worries. Okay, and then, what does it say next? Put 2 sprigs of rosemary and 2/4 of onion into the bottom of the bag. So 1, 2, bottom of the bag, and there's 1/4, 2/4. Now gently slide the chicken into the bag and place it on top of the rosemary and onion. It's my chicken. Get it. Oh, it's got its wing caught. All the way to the end.
You just have to make sure that the opening is on the top so that the juices stay in. So when you put the chicken in,
I'll make sure the cavity is facing me.
Yes, that this opening is on the top. So you turn the chicken a little bit.
Ah, okay, I got you.
Like that, see? So it's on the top.
So it's up here.
Yeah.
All right. Okay. What's next? Now put the remaining onion in between and the remaining rosemary in between its thighs. Done. Now tie the oven bag.
It doesn't have to be tight.
Okay, so I use that thing that I'd saved before to tie the oven bag. Doesn't have to be airtight.
No, it doesn't. You actually have to cut little holes inside the oven bag so that because the heat expands, the hot air expands, if you don't make the holes in the oven bag, it explodes. So you must.
Right, it explodes.
Yeah.
Okay, and that's what it says the next step. So cut 2 little holes on the top side of the bag so the bag does not explode when cooking. I don't have scissors, I can just stab 2 little holes.
Just make sure you go through both bags.
It's 1, 2. Okay, so I've got my oven preheated on 220, and that's been, going for about 20 minutes preheated. And I just pop in my chicken. It says, depending on the size of the bird, it will take 1.5 hours or 1 to 1.5 hours. This is your standard size chicken here. So what's that?
A good hour, 1 hour.
A good hour, 1 hour, 1 hour, 10 minutes. Basically, just have a check on it after it goes past an hour, I guess.
Put it on the oven.
Oh, on the oven tray. This bag doesn't matter if it gets burnt or anything like that.
It will burn a little bit.
But that's all right. I suppose they're made to do that. And I'll check on that in an hour. So it's been about 1 hour and 10 minutes. I think it's time to take my chicken out of the oven, see how I'm going. Just place it on a bit of wood so not to burn my table. Great. So you can see the oven bag's done its work. There's a lot of juices right in there and it's all concealed in the bag. So I'll just use the fork to chop the top off. Nice smells coming out. Okay, then the book says to make sure it is cooked, push a skewer into the thickest part of the bird, which is the breast, it says. If the juices run clear, it is done. If they run pink or bloody, cook it a little bit longer. So I don't have a skewer, but I'm guessing a little sharp knife. Yep, so there's the breast there. Just push it in. You can see that there's not only, first of all, no pink meat, but the juices that are coming out are not bloody at all. They're actually broth looking juices, nice clear. So my chicken is done. And ready to serve.